I'm sorry to say that if you are not a serious learner of English, kindly do not waste your precious time in watching this video because this video is actually designed for serious learners of the English language who really want to dedicate their time to learning and speaking English as fast as possible and are seeking guidance on how to seriously improve English speaking skills. This 8 to 10 minute video will teach you everything about learning and improving English extremely fast, be it vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, and fluency, along with giving you the essential tips and fun ways to learn English. Remember that each and every second of this video is important because this video gives you all the required pieces of information that you need to enhance all the four core skills of English: listening, reading, speaking, and writing skills. So let's jump into the topic without any further delay. To begin with, what are the skills that you really need to improve when it comes to speaking English fluently? Because you see, it's useless to start doing even before knowing what to do, isn't it? Well, here are four essential skills that you need to focus on if you really want to speak English fluently, confidently, and effectively. Number one, vocabulary. Number two, pronunciation. Number three, grammar. And number four, fluency. Vocabulary means all the words used in a particular language. Vocabulary within itself carries knowledge, information, ideas, and thoughts in the form of meanings. Vocabulary serves as a useful and important tool for communication, along with being a means of acquiring and transferring knowledge. For a second language learner, vocabulary is a part of his or her learning which prepares him or her to communicate properly in that language. Vocabulary has six levels, which are called CEFR levels, the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. They are A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1, C2. A1, A2 refers to basic level vocabularies, B1, B2 refers to intermediate level vocabularies, and C1, C2 refers to advanced level vocabularies. So, you as a learner of English need to learn all the required basic, intermediate, and advanced level vocabularies in order to be fluent in English. Pronunciation is another important skill for speaking English. Pronunciation is the way in which a word is articulated or spoken. Learning pronunciation helps us learn how to pronounce or speak a word correctly so that we are fully understood by others. Pronunciation includes the study of basically five most important things. Number one, sound production. Sound production is the study of how to produce a speech sounds of a language. Number two, letters articulation. Letters articulation is the study of which muscles of our mouth are engaged in articulation or saying of a letter. For example, to produce the sound V, we touch the upper teeth with the lower lip. Number three, syllables. A syllable is the fragment or unit of a word or a speech that's spoken just in one chest pulse and that contains one vowel sound. For example, the word fragment has two syllables. They are one frag and two ment because the word fragment is spoken in two chest pulses, frag and ment. Number four, stress. Stress is the emphasis or prominence in sound given to a particular syllable. For example, there is stress on the first syllable in the word present when it's a noun, and stress on the second syllable in the same word present when it's a verb. And number five, intonation. Intonation means the rise or fall of voice in a speech. For example, there is the rise of voice when you ask a question, as in, do you like it? The sound or the voice goes up. And there is the fall of voice when you make a statement, as in, John is a good boy. The voice goes down here. Simply put, studying phonetics and English phonology, which deal with the sound system of the English language, is pronunciation learning. So you have to learn the English phonology in order to be able to pronounce words correctly. Grammar is another important aspect for speaking English. Grammar is the set of rules that deals with the structures, sentence patterns, and word orders of a language. Grammar gives you instructions and guidelines for using a language effectively and efficiently so as to prevent grammatical errors in that language. It is grammar that serves as a useful tool for effective communication. Like vocabulary, grammar also has 6 CEFR levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1, C2, basic, intermediate, and advanced grammar. The last important aspect for speaking English is fluency. Fluency is said to be present in a person's speech when there is fluidity, naturalness, and coherence. Fluency simply means the ability to speak a language properly and naturally. Fluency in English is as much important as vocabulary and grammar. It is because of fluency in a person's language that he or she is understood by others completely. Fluency is the thing that creates so great effect in a speech as to be accepted by others. And all the above mentioned three components, grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, and additionally practice, contribute to a learner's fluency in English. Guys, now come to the most important section of the video, and that is about tips on how to become a fluent and confident speaker of English as fast as possible. Guys, see, there's only one tip that I give to the learners of English, and that is surround yourself with English. You heard that right. Surround yourself with English. By that I mean you have to listen to English, you have to read English, you have to speak English, and you have to write in English. And to do so, you're going to follow all the tips that I'm going to tell you now. All the ways of learning English that I'm going to tell you are extremely useful for you and will speed up your learning. Number 1. Listen to English news. Number 2. Watch English movies. Number 3. Watch stand-up comedies in English. Number 4. Listen to English speeches. Number 5. Watch debates in English. Number 6. Read books on grammar. Number 7. Read books on vocabulary. Number 8. Read books on pronunciation. Number 9. Read articles on different subjects such as politics, religion, or arts. Number 10. Read biographical and autobiographical books in English. Number 11. Practice speaking English with friends. Number 12. Do anchoring in English. Number 13. Deliver speech in English. Number 14. Discuss your subjects in English. Number 15. Teach someone in English. Number 16. Write your daily routine in English. Number 17. Write on everyday topics in English. Number 18. Write dialogues in English. Number 19. Start translating from your language into English. And number 20. Write articles on a particular subject.